Right, so it's second week of our project on people. So I'll do another drawing demo. So last week I did a drawing demo of a single figure. And I thought this week I'll do something with, either 2 or 3 figures. In fact, I don't know, that I found a few weeks ago, I think. I don't know if that belongs to anybody.
I do too.
Yeah, so if anybody has lost that. The other thing was one of the students in the afternoon class lost a pad, and she wondered if she'd accidentally got put in somebody else's bag. It was somebody who sits in the corner. Margaret, actually, who comes, not our Margaret from this group, but the Margaret who used to come. Watercolour pad. So if anybody finds a watercolour pad that's been placed in their bag by mistake, yeah, it probably isn't. So it's probably the afternoon group. Right. Okay. So I thought I'd pick one of these. Is there any? Have you got any preference? I wanted to sort of perhaps have a go at doing 2 or 3 figures. Any preference for me to do?
I quite like the horses.
The horses, right? The horses.
Give you a challenge.
Give me a challenge. Yeah. So I don't think I'll do all the horses. What would be good? Maybe. I think they're a little bit too similar in a way. Maybe this little group here, perhaps this one, and hard to see what's tucked in behind there, but maybe I'll go for that. So I kind of found, as Diane was going through the pictures, I noticed that one. I thought that's quite interesting because sometimes if you've got like maybe a street scene or a scene like that where you've just got a mass all together, you don't necessarily read every single figure. So you can almost like bunch them together a little bit. So I thought that might be quite a good one for just demonstrating that. So rather than thinking, we've got this figure and we've got this horse and we've got this figure and this horse, it almost like sort of blends together. So I'll just maybe tackle those 3 there. So I'll start with that shape. Perhaps I'll just do a little bit rough with this pencil, just roughly working out the shape and area I'm going to work in. So it's going to be something a little bit like that area. And I'll go in with a darker pencil, so you can see on the drawing. So his head, I can't really see what's going on there, but it just gets you to sort of look at things as more abstracted shapes. And partly because this isn't, it's a slightly blurry photo. And then we've got something here, which can't really quite make out. And then I think a bit of the back of the horse there, coming down here. That comes in. I know what that is, that's the top of his leg, I think. That's actually slightly further over. And then we've got a darker shape in there. But it's quite a nice, just sort of seeing that's a series of shapes that relate to each other. Got a little bit of a muscle shape down in the horse's leg. And then we're going a bit darker here. And then I just want to start working across now. Again, not quite sure what I'm seeing here. Interesting shapes there. But here we've got this chap's shoulder that actually sort of overlaps the head shape there. And if I was painting this, I might be able to just sort of get a brush and just almost merge some of these shapes. So looking at how much higher that is than that, that's about there. Might as well put some of these stripy shapes in, drawing across there, and then it's dark here. So I think I can almost just see some eyes there. And then it kind of then starts to merge with the horse shape. But what I end up drawing is just line dark shapes, or could be shapes of colour. So that's coming down to here. We've got a light shape here, which again is slightly higher than that light shape. So wherever that is. So this is the bit about like drawing a couple of figures. Is sort of, once you've got something down, you're then sort of scanning across and relating where one shape lines up with another. So like the head shape you know, perhaps come up to about his shoulder shape and arm. And looking at the alignment, actually this wants to be further over here. It's almost, the horse's head wants to be there, drawn a bit too far over. So you're kind of scanning vertically, scanning horizontally, to see where shapes line up. And we've got another dark shadow there where his leg would be. The end of the horse's mouth is about level with his knee, so that's actually going to come right the way down to there. It's in there somewhere. Got a light shape. And then we can see this, the front side, there's quite a lot of shadow on this side. And just here we've got this leg shape which really lines up with his shoulder, so it's going to be about there. So rather than feeling like you've got complete one whole area, you can just kind of just draw in a certain area and just work, almost like sort of scan your way across and draw what you can see in each area. So that will be the front leg shape. The back leg shape is sort of tucked into there, and that ends down to that. Moves there, and then this front leg comes right down here. So look at where the back feet end. They might end there. The front one's ending a bit further down. I think that one is sort of making contact with the ground. That sort of angle. So there's some sort of knuckle shape there. And then a hoof shape there. And working here, working across. Some muscle there. I think this is the front leg of this other one, this one here. So I might choose to make that quite sharp, and then perhaps make that a little bit blurry in the background of the back leg, which should be in there. And then once I've got his shoulders coming across here, to here, and then I could then start the last figure here. So it's the same process, just kind of like the shoulder is, you know, perhaps roughly in line with that part of the head of that one. Okay, does that help? So basically, don't try and try and visualise.
Sounds so simple.
Try and lay one bit. I think the whole thing with drawing is seeing one thing in relation to another, seeing shapes in relation to other shapes, you know, distances, you know, how big something is compared to another bit. It's almost like it's slightly abstracting things. So rather than thinking we're drawing eyes and we've got an idea what eyes look like and noses look like, we're just drawing shapes. We're just looking for shapes and just seeing what that, you know, what the eye looks like from that particular angle, that particular angle, or the head, whatever it is. So really, just try to train yourself to see in a more abstract way. I know it's a really complicated photo that.
Sorry.
But I thought it was quite an interesting one. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Crack on.